and welcome to Smell the Coffee on this beautiful Monday morning. You are joined by Diana Master and Glenn Rashifura. How are you doing, people?
That was so heavy, Tommy. That was so heavy.
Eh?
Yeah.
The problem is these weekends have become view once weekends.
Bruh. And if you blink, you're like, it's a West. What happened to my weekend?
How can we have a view once weekend, a view once salary? Like, what is going on, guys?
Guys, they by the salary. I understand that the economy is, cooking us. But can the salary at least survive 3 working days?
At least 3 working days.
3 working days. That's all we ask.
She comes and she goes. That's why we call it view once. It's a view once salary because what are we?
Sometimes it's even a missed call. Like you missed it. It was like
missed call.
It was like that 10-second ring. By the time you even run, yes,
the person has hung up. I cannot continue living like this, guys. This cannot be a way to live. I saw a video of somebody saying, even if you decide that you are not going to go out, even if you decide that you're going to spend money wisely, this economy is just not friendly to us.
You just bought bread, Chomi, you're in arrears. You just bought bread, you're in arrears.
The thing is,
like, all you did was just buy food.
That's it.
It's not like I went out the weekend and I spent money on alcohol or what have you. I just bought food. I mean,
it's what I was saying. You know, I was putting off going to buy groceries. I eventually went. I think it was on Thursday. And I even said to my friend, because my friend joined me. He just came to my house like, hey! I was like, oh, you know what? Let's go run errands. And I said to him, this is the reason I don't like coming to buy groceries, because by the time you leave, you're so depressed because the money, she's finished. She's finished. And
somebody said, please, now that the petrol price has gone down, let it also reflect on the bread, the milk.
Everywhere.
Please, you guys hiked the price. So bring it down with the petrol price. Please, I don't want to see these things of milk is costing you this much.
Milk is $43. It's ridiculous. It's insane. And so he was even saying, wait, this is just for you and your daughter? And I said, yes. This is just for me and my daughter. That time, it's going to 1,000. I haven't even swiped the meat yet. I'm like, okay,
I need to go get the meat.
Not even just the meat. This was me getting fruits and vegetables.
You've not even touched your essentials.
My toiletries this month had to be like, no, chummies, y'all can take a back seat for this month.
We can survive. We can survive.
Because what is happening?
No, honestly speaking, like where you could go with 1,000 and you would buy so much, and now it's so scary what 1,000 gets you.
Bring back those days.
1,000 is a handful.
It got me one bag.
Yes.
Literally one bag from Food Lovers.
And also, these prices, let's also talk about it. I understand going up with the petrol price, right?
Yeah.
But when the petrol price comes down, reflect the same.
Down too.
Show the same energy. Show the same energy.
But I wanted to ask, does $1 really make a difference?
Yeah, please.
Does $1 really, like, petrol prices have gone down by $1.
The diesel price actually went down with $4. The petrol price went down with $1. But it does make a big difference. So it's a difference of, let's say my full tank was a 1.1. It can be like,
no, it's 1,000.
Yeah, so it's a difference of, you get what I'm saying? Maybe not like that, but similar to that. So you do feel it. You do feel the relief, small. So yeah, I think petrol went down with 2. It did not go with $2.
No, it was 1.
It was $1. Yeah, it's true. It was $1, and then the other one was 4. And I was just like, so my people with diesel cars, they were just like, oh.
Yeah.
We were suffering, but apparently also when it went up, theirs went way higher.
The thing is, the time is now to have an EV, guys.
The time is
to
now.
have an electric vehicle
is now. She's now. She's here.
She's here.
You were there putting it off, what have you.
Or even if you're not into electrical, get at least a hybrid that switches between the EV power and the petrol engine. Because, guys, petrol prices, I feel like all car manufacturers that are making EVs, they are getting more clients because
we don't want to be struggling like this anymore. Like, honestly speaking, I cannot be because of whatever conflict in some other part of the world that has nothing to do with me is now affecting my buying power. So, yeah. And it's just, and the problem with petrol prices is that it affects everything.
It literally affects everything. Because then now they're saying, oh, to ship these things, it's say I bought a cake from Woolies yesterday.
Oh, nice. I like how we are ADHD.
No.
Yeah.
I'm getting to that thing where on the website, the South African website, the cake is 400.
Yeah.
Here it's 500.
Because they had to.
Because they had to bring it. And I had to literally beg for that. Well, not beg for that cake, but I went and I said, y'all, and they said, no, we are waiting on the truck. It's stuck at customs. I said, what? Yeah. And they told me, yeah, maybe you can come back a few hours later. And then when I called, they said, we literally have the one cake in stock.
And you had to go and buy it.
I said, put it aside for me. I'm coming now.
I'll be there in 10 minutes.
In 10 minutes. But the point that I'm trying to make is the things that we see on the South African website, those are not the prices that are going to be here, because then their justification is we had to bring these things from across the border.
Then I guess it's also Namibia's time to shine now. Eh?
Yeah.
Let's start manufacturing factories. Do you get what I'm saying?
Things,
yes, for different things. It doesn't need to just be for, you can have something for a big bakery, for instance, like that can outsource to Woolies. Do you get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You don't need to go, you don't need to think that, oh, I need to now make garments or whatnot or get into the retail space, but it can just be.
Yeah, because like you say, even in the retail space, you see a dress on the Mr. Price website for 200. You go into the store, it's 350. And you're like,
tell me, and it's
what's
because
happening?
They had to bring it here.
So the time to buy local, the time to source local is
now. She has arrived.
But then also, please, guys, don't now come and give us these exorbitant prices. Like, please, when we buy local, there's a reason we want to buy local.
There's something about, okay, I won't even touch it on live.
Okay.
We'll talk about that later.
We'll talk about that. But let's get into our Reel of the Day segment. And today, we're throwing some shade on ChatGPT.
Hey, Chat, can you make our outfits all black? Can you make our shirts all plain? No, go back to black. No, that's not what I meant. Make us look Mexican again. Can you just take it all away? No, let's just go back to where we started.
Yeah.
People who write with ChatGPT, I don't think they understand how frustrating it is to write with ChatGPT. Unless you just say, Chat, write for me this, and you don't have any creative input with it. Because Chat is a nightmare. You should only use it as either the first draft of whatever you're working on, or
to correct spelling errors.
Put it back after you've written what you, just like, please correct
the spelling errors. Don't change anything
else.
Just the spelling errors.
And then some chats can be like, oh, this is redundant. You know what I mean? It just highlights a few things. And I'm like, you know what I mean? You have that sort of like, okay, maybe this makes sense. Maybe this sentence is redundant because I'm saying it at the beginning, whatever. But most of the time, that back and forth with chat is so frustrating because it's, I don't know if it's maybe the unpaid version. I've never actually tried the paid version. So maybe it's a different experience.
Maybe. Because, I mean, it does give you the premium version for a few conversations. And then after maybe 5 replies, it says, oh, you're now chatting with ChatGPT, whatever. Responses will be slower and less accurate or whatever it is. They're really just trying to get us to buy the premium version. But
we're trying to save water.
As a writer, why are you using ChatGPT? Because, like you're saying, you need to have that creative input. I understand.
I understand if you're like, I also had that fear as a writer where I vomit everything on paper, right? Because my brain doesn't have time to look for grammatical errors and you know what I mean?
You're in your zone.
Yes, you're in your zone. And then even when I'm rereading it, I'm just trying to like correct the sentence structures or the flow of what I'm writing. Yeah. I'm not looking for grammatical errors. So sending it to an editor was something that you would do, but that's what I'm saying. Of course, some people would argue that now
because of chat.
you are removing the editor and you're taking the editor's job away from him.
But ChatGPT can never take away a creator's job. Because you
Exactly,
can just
because an
tell.
editor is not just to correct grammar.
Yes.
They
There's
are
that
there
human
to
aspect.
say, no, instead of saying it like this, why don't you do it this way?
And because we are Namibian, we would
Say it
relate
like
more
this.
or whatever it is, you understand?
Yeah.
Whereas chat is just giving you things. And what I've seen with ChatGPT is if you write a script with ChatGPT, let's say for example, you can just tell because first of all, if you're trying to make it based in Namibia, it doesn't.
It gives
make
you
sense. It
weird
gives something
names.
Weird names. It gives you weird English things that people don't say. You even like real people don't speak like this.
This is not Nemlish.
This is not Namlish, but not even Namlish. Even if we're saying it's based in the UK or the USA, it will. People don't talk like that in real life.
It's very robotic.
It's very robotic, exactly.
And oh my word, those scripts. Please, young writers out there, please stop using ChatGPT to write your scripts. Get Celtex. It's a free software.
Okay.
You put it in your laptop and start writing. Then maybe you can consult ChatGPT to help you with maybe spelling errors and what
I would
have you.
understand if you use ChatGPT for an idea to say, "Hey, Chat, give me an idea of a movie that does this," and Chat gives you a synopsis. Then you can build on that, but then don't go into Chat. I have a confession. Sometimes when I'm bored, I'm like, "Hey, Chat, give me a chapter about this." But that's just for me. It's just for entertainment
I
purposes.
remember that savage era of yours when you woke up mad. She woke up mad, and we were having this back and forth with the rude comments. We do see you guys, you know what I mean, on social media. And then sometimes it was like, I don't have a comeback here. What should I say?
And then
you go to chat. This person said this to me. What can I say?
And then even Chats come back sometimes like, what is
Chomi,
this, bro?
I'm being cooked in the comments. What are you doing?
Yeah.
So for those type of, you know what I mean? But you first had to go to your own reasoning first.
Yes.
Before you're like, oh, maybe
Or
I can
even
ask
if
Chat.
Chat gives you a comeback, you're like, okay, actually, instead
I
of
can
saying
tweak
it
it like this.
let me tweak it like this. Let's look at one more reel.
Totally right. That's my bad. Peanut butter actually does contain peanuts. So with your nut allergy, I would definitely stay away from this snack. My apologies once again, and let me know if you need anything else.
This is why I say ChatGPT cannot replace that human aspect, okay? Because again, what do you mean? Yeah, you're right. Your appendix is on the left side. Wait, is the appendix on the left or the right? I forgot.
I have no idea where it is.
I think it's on the...
Actually,
forgot,
there's
forgot.
this. Sorry, I just need to jump into the world as a simulation.
It's not real. None of this is
It's
real.
not real. There's some people that remember that the heart is
On the left.
yes, and then some that remember it's on in the middle. I can't even even now. I'm just like conflicted between both.
No, it's on the left because that's why they say when you wear your wedding ring, you wear
Yes.
it on the left because this is the only finger that connects to the heart.
I asked ChatGPT why that is. They never told me. I wanted to know why is the ring finger
on the left.
yeah, that particular finger
Yeah.
as well. I don't even remember, but it just said this is way it's on the left and it's on the you know
No,
what I
it's
mean.
because
it's
they
on the,
say this is the only vein. This is the only finger with the vein that connects
is actually
directly
really
to the
so
heart.
sweet. That
That's
is
what
so
they
sweet.
say. I don't
That
know
is
how
so
far
sweet.
true it is,
But there's a lot of people that talk about the Mandela effect. Some people remember Nelson Mandela dying at a certain period, and then when he died in the year that he died, that we all know, they're like, wait, what do you mean he's dead? He's been dead.
my Mandela effect is the Disney logo. I could swear the Disney logo had Tinkerbell coming on and going boop.
Yeah.
Everyone is like, nah.
It never
Even
happened.
with- there's a theme song of a show. I think it was Big Bang Theory. I also have the Mandela effect. Because I'm
Really?
like, this was not how it always sounded.
But even with the heart, that's why I'm like a bit like, wait, but was it on the because also the middle, I remember it. Do you get what I'm saying? But there are some people that I know now that you know what I mean. I have to okay, it's here. But
then
then
that's your right side, man.
I know. But what I'm trying to say is, I actually need to make sure it's not in the middle. Okay, cool. And then there are some people online that are saying, no, it used to be in the middle, and then it's
What
a
do you
Mandela
mean
effect
used
for
to be
people.
in the middle? It
It's
just
a
kind of
Mandela
moved.
effect.
It walked like one
It's
day.
just a Mandela effect
On
for
a
people.
random day, I was like, you know what? I'm tired of being on the left side.
I'm gonna move.
Like,
Yes, and so those
guys.
are like the smaller stuff, right? It's like you said, the logos. What was it? Also major events, like Nelson Mandela is one of the most famous
People
one.
still, but some people have the Mandela effect. I think with the Michael Jackson. With
Even Michael Jackson. Wow, they're like,
Yeah.
wait, what? What do you mean he's? Oh wow, that's so interesting. That's
it's
so
crazy.
interesting. Yeah. So we might be
Anyway.
living in a simulation. We might
not.
not.
We might. We are living in a simulation. None of this is real. Okay, we're not even real. If you see us in person, it's because you're schizophrenic.
And it's
okay?
AI.
And we are not real people. Okay, this is all a simulation. This is all one collective dream that we are having. And one day we'll wake up and you'll be in that class in grade 2 looking out to the tree. I would cry if I realized that all of this was just a daydream. But anyway, we will now take a quick ad break and get into our top stories when we come back.
Namibia is a land of movement, with waves that never stop reaching forward. Here, adventure is not something we search for. It is something we are born into. In every corner of this country, creativity rises, from artists, from athletes, from dreamers. And when the world comes to explore Namibia, they discover something extraordinary. Because when sport moves people, creativity moves ideas, and tourism moves the world toward us. Something powerful happens. A platform where movement meets imagination, where industries connect, where opportunity grows, where Namibia's next chapter begins. Welcome to the Creative Sport Tourism Expo. Exhibit, partner, experience. Creative Sport Tourism.
So today we are talking about a proposal that broke the internet, but unfortunately it broke the internet in a way where people were mocking them. If you haven't seen it, I'm sure you've been living under a rock, but there's a guy that proposed to his woman, right, when she was graduating. We actually do have the video. And so people online started mocking them.
It became a
Yeah.
it became a whole thing of, I don't even think it became even about the proposal. Some were saying he's hijacking her
Her moment.
her moments.
Some were saying, oh,
Because-
these taxi drivers are tired of their girls dumping them when they graduate, what. And you know what? People actually low-key started harassing this man and stalking him, just taking videos of him walking, Hamaya, now that he's secured the bag, what. So where we're trying to go with the story is, a lot of people then a lot of companies came on board and said, okay, listen, we want to sponsor this. So I know
Yes.
there's a designer that said they're going to sponsor the women's 2 dresses.
I saw a
There's a
message
travel
also of somebody
company.
that wanted to give them 10K.
There's a travel company that said their honeymoon is basically going to be on them.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yes, there's a company that pledged to cater for the wedding. So you see, this is giving that KFC proposal all over again in South Africa, where a guy proposed to his girl in KFC and people were mocking him. Yeah, what. But then I think we forget that what doesn't suit you doesn't mean that it doesn't suit
And
me.
also that thing of saying that, and I've seen that a lot. I think there's another guy who proposed to a lady. She was doing a marathon, and just when
I
she
remember
came to
that,
the
yeah.
finish line, he proposed to
Yeah.
her. And then the internet was like, that was her moment, you took it away. But
Do you know my person?
Maybe my person is also my moment. Do you get
Do
what I'm
you-
saying?
No, but do you know my person?
Yeah.
It's the same way I always say, I don't want a small engagement ring.
Mm.
You understand? And I used to be one of those people that would be like, oh, but the ring is so small. Until I matured and I realized, no, but some people don't like big rings.
Yeah.
This is what she likes, okay? And maybe these are things that in speaking, he's picked up, oh, okay, she would want something like this. If you really know me, right, like I'm just giving an example. If you know me and you're like, no, Diana would hate a public proposal.
Yes.
You would never do a public proposal.
Exactly.
But if you actually know me, you'd know I'd love a public proposal.
And also, let's look at it also from another angle. I just graduated, and guess what, chummies?
I'm getting married. There's even a video of her showing her ring because Miguel is like,
She's
bling,
excited.
bling. She's excited. You see? You see?
Wow.
But the internet doesn't show you that side of things. The internet is making it seem as though this girl accepted because she was under pressure.
She
Look
is,
at The Rock even, guys. Come on. Come on now.
Word.
Come on.
Oh.
You understand?
this is so sweet. Oh
She's
my
even in
word.
shock. She's like, guys, this just happened. Like you're saying.
Yeah.
I got to walk down the graduation aisle, and pretty soon I'm going to be walking down my aisle to get married to my guy.
with the love of my life.
To the love of my life. But then we
this
want to
actually
make
so
it
sweet. This was
something.
actually a very sweet moment
It was
that
a very
turned
sweet
into
moment.
a lot of.
And I don't think you guys understand how nerve-wracking that must have been for my guy.
Oh.
Because honestly
And he
speaking,
knows, like, I know my girl. She wants this. She would want this public.
or
And
even if she doesn't want it, just that surprise, like, oh my gosh. You know, it's a beautiful moment. I don't understand. We've gotten so used to
tearing down.
tearing down, but we've also gotten so used to the social media spectacle where, oh, there must be balloons, there must be roses, you must fly me out to Paris, you must what, you understand, that we forget that real life sometimes looks like this.
Yes.
Tia Mori, I think, it's
Yeah.
Tia, she posted a picture of herself and people were roasting her. Yeah, she looks like what, a chicken cutlet or whatever. They were saying really terrible things. Come, I know at this point she must just go back to her husband because nobody else wants her. And then one comment stood out to me. Somebody said, it's because you guys are so used to BBLs, you forget that this is what real bodies look like.
And real aging.
And real aging. You
Because
guys
also,
are
I don't
so
like
used to
the
everything
attack
else.
on older women that used to be in the limelight.
Yeah.
And they're just aging, like naturally aging. They're not, you know, filling
They're
their
not going
faces
to
with
Botox. They're not doing BBLs. They're not going under the knife. And then you guys want to roast because we've gotten so used to the illusion that is social media. Social media is not real.
I even think when Rihanna, because she gained weight and she's had babies, do you get what I'm saying?
People
But
are
they were
like, yeah,
trolling
no,
her.
What?
And I'm just like, how unrealistic are you? I'm sorry.
We forget.
This is a
because
human body.
We're so used to Instagram models. We are so used to everything being staged. We were talking earlier, even before we started, about that one staged thing that we saw. And it's like, this is so staged, it's painful to watch.
Could you not try to
Could you
just...
not? You understand? So even with this proposal, people were expecting him to, I don't know, do something so grand, so lavish. But we forget that behind these things, they're real people, they're real budgets. You understand?
I'm not going to break bank just to
Just
have
to
people
impress
come that,
social media.
that I don't even like to my wedding. And then they're going to complain about how bad the food is. Do you
And
get what
just
I'm
to- and
saying?
just to please people on
Just
social
to please
media.
people on social media.
You want people
no.
on social media to give you 1,000 likes, like, oh yes, you're trending. But you see, because they were real, now look, they're probably not gonna, because the bride even said she doesn't think they're gonna spend a dime for this wedding because
Because of
so many
that.
people are just coming and pledging their services. You understand?
so
But then
sweet.
you, that has gone to get a loan from the bank because you want to impress your 1,000 followers on social media. You want to trend for those 5 minutes for those 5 days on TikTok. Now people are going to be like, I know you have money, Chomi. Why should we help? So even if you then say, oh, guys, for my bridal shower, people will be like, when your man got you your 10,000 flowers.
Speaking of bridal showers, it's a Chomis, I almost even forgot. I wanted to actually call you and ask, how much is a reasonable amount to contribute? And also, Chomis, like, these things are just thrown at you. Like, we are fighting for our lives.
It's
And then-
financially, yeah. And then you get added to
A group
Tokyo
Tokyo
2027. You get added to Diana's bridal shower. Guys.
So with the bridal showers,
We will talk.
We will talk.
We are unfortunately out of time. Thank you so much for joining us this morning on Smaller Coffee. We'll be back again tomorrow, same time, same place.
place.
Ciao.